It's impossible to imagine Sharon Case as anybody other than the respected daily vet we all know and love today. Although it is true that everyone must begin their careers someplace, her somewhere was General Hospital. The future Emmy winner stepped into the role of Monica Quartermain's long-lost daughter, Dawn Winthrop, on the ABC serial opera in 1989. Quartermania. After Case saw The Locker Room, he commented, "That was terrifying," which you can watch in full below. "I had not yet enrolled in an acting program. Not only was I not an actor, but I was still primarily a dancer," she said. "I don't know how I booked the position." Wiz Kenny, the show's executive producer at the time, eventually revealed the reason for her casting. "Why? Because you're a dancer and I know you have the self-control to do this job," he added. At this time, New York City him, "You don't like him anymore." Unfortunately, Case's tenure as Dawn didn't last long, and the part was recast twice more before General Hospital gave up and killed the character off. She went on to play destitute, unstable Debbie Simon on As the World Turns, although the role was only temporary. Although moving to New York on 4 days' notice and on her alone was terrifying, the young achiever did it nonetheless. According to Case, she always knew that she would work in Manhattan, but perhaps not in that capacity. During the trip into the city from airport, one memorable exchange occurred. My taxi driver said, "Are you heading to New York City? Where are you going to live?" The taxi driver took a fatherly interest in the clever young lady and assured her that Roosevelt Island was a secure location as they crossed the Queensboro Bridge. Sure enough, that's where she ended up. Insights acquired. Even though Case only appeared briefly on both General Hospital and As the World Turns, he learned a great deal from his experiences there. "What to expect from being on a soap opera," she said. "The amount of conversation you have, your punctuality and professionalism in this setting. Soap operas are a revolving door, I discovered from the first two," she said. Hence, she never anticipated that she would spend nearly 30 years as Sharon Newman on The Young and the Restless. Initially, she even declined to attend the audition. During that time, she starred in a recurring role in a televised version of Valley of the Dolls that aired on syndication. She played the character of Prim Ann Wells in the film version starring Barbara Parkins, while she appears far less stuffy in the opening credits down below. "I was on sabbatical from Valley of the Dolls, and the pace we had shooting those 65 episodes was extremely stressful," recalled Case. "I put in more hours per day than anyone I knew was ever supposed to put in. When we finally went on hiatus, I was exhausted and my personal life was a mess because I had spent months doing nothing but recording." Possibility is knocking twice. Case declined to read for Young and Restless because she did not want to interrupt her well-deserved vacation, and she was confident that Valley of the Dolls would be renewed. However, they requested again weeks later, she added. She was moved by the outpouring of support and returned home to take the test with Joshua Morrow a day early. Nick. The name of the fictional figure was eventually revealed to be Sharon, not Connie. "Was someone attempting to undermine me?" Case laughed as he recalled his earlier confusion. With time, she learned that Sharon was actually a recast. The part, of course, quickly became hers. Fortunately, this is the case because the second season of Valley of the Dolls was never ordered. "It feels," Case remarked, "like I've been here like 6, 7, 8 years, despite the fact that he had spent the better part of the past 3 decades in Geno City."